Hello, Tracy here of Art Resurrected, and today I'm going to be doing an unwrapping and tutorial using my Softflex Egg Hunt Mystery Kit. Each month, Softflex creates a different mystery kit with different themes and a color palette in mind. They typically sell out within about a week or two, but I was able to get my kit before they sold out, so let's get to it. Pretty excited about this one because the colors are probably going to be colors I don't normally use, so it's going to be tone purple. Sometimes the paper is sort of your clue on some of the colors. Ooh. Oh, beautiful, beautiful teal. Actually, no, not teal. That's turquoise. That is turquoise. Oh, wow. What a lovely, lovely selection of colors. And I love these strands. So these are definitely check glass. What color did I get? This is the chrysoprase. It's a nice color. It's sort of like not quite, it's not as, well, it's the stone. It's like chrysoprase. It's sort of a slightly greenish tone. I do like it. Oh, all these crimps. And, ooh, headpins, jump rings. And there's the Green Girl's charm. Green Girl Studio charm was, they said it was going to be included. I didn't know what it was, or I think they might have mentioned it was a rabbit, but that is adorable. I really do like that. And these beautiful little sort of diamond shapes. Let's see. Yeah, they're the flat diamonds, amethyst opal flat diamonds. And then the Egg Hunt kit. Oh, that's very nice. Okay, I have got to open these up. Just move everything out of the way. What colors to use today? Ooh. Well, I think I'll have a better idea once I open up this. Ooh, I do like these colors. You know, while I would say I normally don't buy pastels, you know, I do buy blues and greens in this tone, and purples generally, yeah, I'll buy purples like this. These are nice. Oh my gosh, I really like this. I mean, I normally like their kits, but I must say there is something going on with this one that I really like. So, okay, I love those flowers. I like to kind of separate things according to what immediately catches my eye. I like seed beads, and I do seed bead work, but I normally am kind of slow, so I'm not going to work on that today. But I do like that sort of sky blue. It's a really nice sky blue. These are beautiful, beautiful spring colors. Oh, I love these. I love this pastel purple. Lovely, lovely. Oh, and the bead caps on them are silver. A lot of times the bead cap covers are not silver on the different tassels. They're gold or sort of a bronze. I do like those. Oh my gosh. I have to decide. I don't want to. Oh, I love all these. I like these cage beads. These are nice too. Oh my gosh. And I know it came with a chrysoprase, but I have another Softflex that might go with it. So let me check real quick. Go grab my... So as I thought, I had bought some Softflex, and the purple amethyst and the turquoise This was from one of their quad collections. It came with the pink tourmaline as well. But these two go really well with this kit. So while I really do like the green, if I'm going to work with some of the green in this kit, this is definitely the go-to color. But just sort of a FYI, the turquoise color and the purple amethyst goes really well. See, there I am, already dropping things. It's not a video with Tracy unless she's dropping something. Okay, so I am going to put these to the side here. And I do like the pearls. Oops, a little piece of paper stuck to that. I do like the pearls, but I think I'm going to say no on the crystals, at least for right now. Put those to the side. Wow. Oh, these metal spacers are really different. I do like those. Oh, crystals are nice. Ugh, what am I saying? The crystals are always nice. The cage beads are really pretty. I like these, but I think for right now, I'm going to say no. Let's see. And there's, gosh, these colors are just really, really nice. I'm wondering though, am I feeling a bit of more purple today? I think so. Maybe purple and green. Take that. I do love these little charms. Oh, that is so cute. I do love the charm. Oh, 2 sets of earring wires. How nice. Because, you know, when you get the different kits, they often have a slightly different selection of supplies. Sometimes you'll get maybe some, like, well, the crimp amount, I would say, is generally the same unless they give you an assortment of colors. They might give you an assortment of colors. They might give you 1 set of earring wires. They might give you 2. In this case, of course, they included a lobster claw. There is some nice head pins and jump rings. Really, the variety is, oh my gosh, choices, choices, choices. So many to choose from. Too pretty. Must decide. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm going to go with complementary, which would be purples and greens. So I've made up my choice. Put some of the blues to the side here. Lovely, lovely turquoise. And I do love this strand. That is very, well, very egg hunt. Now this kind of borders on a, I wouldn't call it a teal. I still would call it sort of more of a turquoise, but let's see what we've got in colors if we put certain ones to the side. I got the wonderful diamonds. Ooh, nice rhinestone spacers. All right. Oh, and crystals. Little, like a metallic purple. Metallic purple. Okay, so let me put those in there for right now. Put all of my numerous findings in here. I'm going to put all these in there. And I'm going to open these up, but I'm not going to take them out because my little crimps will go everywhere, as they are inclined to do. Let's see. Let me see the actual shape on this. Oh, I like that. That is wild. I really, really do like these different types of bead shapes that you get in the check. So I think this is the, yep, it's the opal Saturn cut. That is nice. And then got the mint flat diamond and, oh, the silver volcano. So many choices. I don't know. I think I will put that one to the side because it is still a little bit more going on to the blue range, and I really, really want to work with greens. Let's see. Sometimes I just have to kind of play with it a little bit, and yeah, no. I'm really liking the idea, since I'm going with greens. But for any of my extra colors, like if I have any extra beads, which I definitely will, I'll probably end up using the purple amethyst, but we're going to go with what came with the kit. And I'm just going to sit here and pull off a little bit. Get an idea, maybe for an earring. Ooh, that looks really nice on that. I do like it that way. And let's see. Oh. Dropping beads still. That is just never going to stop. So many different choices. Oh, I am sitting here not knowing which direction to go. So, okay, I like these, but I think for the design that I have in mind, I don't need them for now, but they can definitely be used in future projects. Let me see here. How many of the green do we have, the rounds? Okay. There's got to be another one in there. Oh, there it is. Like, where is it? It was just looking right at me like, hello? So, let me see here. I am thinking possibly, see if this works or not. It's one of those things you never really know until you try it out, and then you decide if you love it or hate it. I really do like this sort of softer green. It's definitely it gives thoughts of like soft green growth in the garden. That actually does work. Only thing I'm seeing here, does this twist? Yes, the flower does twist. So I'm going to have to make sure. Well, here's an idea. If I don't use the flower, but say use one of the pearls, let's still go ahead with the same pattern that I was thinking of. That still looks very nice. And if I want to, maybe go ahead and put on bead caps. So there I am, restringing several times over. And I do notice that those silver beads do look very, very nice. So, okay, let me go ahead, empty this into another container. There we go. And I am going to cut these little silver check beads free. Nope. Free on the beading mat. Still works though. And you know what? I think I'm going to go with cutting these beautiful Saturn beads free too. So we'll move all of our working ones over there. These are really, I love this color palette. I didn't know if I would because I'm not always a fan of pastels, but I am definitely liking these. So let's try purple, a silver crystal, the little rhinestone spacer, the frosted green, bead cap, my pearl, and another bead cap, and let's see, another spacer, and a crystal, mermaid silvers, yes, I do like that. Now, of course, do I want to make this into a really elaborate earring, or am I actually starting to create a necklace pattern? I think I might be. Or even a bracelet pattern. Choices, choices, choices. Let's see. If I do, gosh, this is a really nice color palette to be working with. Rolling beads going away. You know what? The more I look at it, I am thinking bracelet. And with a bracelet in mind, let's see. I know for myself, since I have a Neanderthal wrists, I need 8 inches for my bracelet. So let me go ahead and continue with this pattern. Let's take a little bit more of the soft flex off the spool. And one of the great things about these different patterns when you're do freestyle beading is you're doing beading for you. Don't ever feel like you're being limited by, you know, what size wrist you have. I mean, you repeat whatever pattern you like. Okay, I'm thinking this silver might be a little weird as an in-between spacer. So how about a frosted green? There we go. Yeah. There's sometimes certain colors when they're right next to each other, or if you're trying to repeat a pattern, they can look a little weird. And so that's where I like to change it up a bit and never feel that you have to do matchy-matchy. The sky's the limit when it comes to coming up with your creations. What you're comfortable with, what color palettes and design patterns you like is what's important. If you're not happy with your work, no one else is. It's one of those things that if I'm not happy with that piece, I don't want to sell it. It's one of those things where I have to be completely happy with it. Even if it's not maybe, say, a color palette I would normally wear, but if I'm looking at it going, yes, I like that. I'm happy with it. I think you put that happiness into your work. You're putting a bit of you and how you feel, how certain things create joy in your life, and you're putting that energy into your work. So if you're happy, that is definitely something that shows in what you're creating. So let me see how much I've got right now. I have a little under 6 inches. So I'm going to have to create a bit more pattern. Now I do have those there. You know what? I might have to actually change that one out for one of the crystals. Because that'll be a center point. If it's a center point in a bracelet. The other idea is, not feeling the crystals there, but I'm thinking for the dangles on the end of the bracelet, I am thinking maybe a bunny and a flower, or maybe just a bunny. I do like that bunny rabbit. That is an adorable little piece. And it's got a loop on top, so all I need is a jump ring, which I've got right there. Let me see here. So, yeah, we're going to move there. Or actually, you know what? I have a couple of these bead caps. Both, I've seen them in kits from Softlex, and they also have them at Jesse James Beads. So I know I've got a couple here. So let me go grab those real quick. And I can add those in to just surround one of my purple beads. I think I've got an idea that's going to work for me. So let's see. So I have one right nearby. Another little baggie of those bead caps. I don't. But what I do have is more of these little rhinestone spacers. So I've got 2 of those. I think that's just going to be my answer right there. So, okay, back to beading. All right, so I've got my pattern that I've got started over there. Gonna make sure we got the bunny rabbit over there. Don't forget bunny rabbit. I am going to go ahead, add the 2 green crystals, larger ones that I saw, some rhinestone spacers, one of the nice, pretty, they're glass pearl, they sure feel like it. And we got another crystal, another one of these beautiful Saturn beads. Oh, I don't actually need to, it's right there. Saturn bead. Oh, I do like this. This is very nice. Okay. Crystal. Green crystal here. I know, I'm talking to my beads. I think at some point, every jewelry artist at some point does speak to their beads. Just as long as the beads don't talk back. That's the good part. All right, these wonderful frosted ones. I do like the frosteds. Those green frosteds are some of my, I don't know. There's something to be said about frosted and matte beads. I'm particularly fond of them, and I like adding them to designs where you've got some high contrast with crystal or different colors, and it just creates this beautiful flash of color. You've got this, it keeps your design interesting to the eye. That's how I like to think of it. So how long is our bracelet now? So for many people, 6 inches would be fine. And we're kind of at 6 inches. I need it to 8, but I can actually extend it by adding a couple of extra beads. So that's not going to be an issue. But like if this was all you needed for yourself, you would be done. But for me, since I got a large wrist, I'm going to add a couple more beads on the ends. And then what I'll do is I'll repeat that on the other side once I get to it. And that will be, yeah, that'll be as long as I need to make it. And once you have the lobster claw and the different jump rings on there, you'll be good. So we're going to put our jump rings over here. I have my 2 extra beads over there, so we're going to push all the extra stuff over to the side here. And yeah, grab, oh, where is my magic crimper? I cannot do anything without my magic crimper. Ah, here we go. So there's my magic crimper, there's my cutters, and what we're going to do is grab our crimp, lace it through, and going to try to do is get it pretty snug. Now what we're going to have to do is kind of jam another piece. So it's basically 3. You can crimp it with 2 and you'll be good. No problem. But when you have 3 in there, you're really making sure nothing is going to come loose. So here I'm going to pull a little bit more extra out. Let me just make sure he comes up through the top. You'll see it. Oh, you're not working with me today. Okay. Yep, there we go. So as long as you see that little piece up there, you know you're good. This excess, when you trim it, you'll be using it for the other side, so it's not going to go to waste. So when you use the magic crimpers, it's a little bit of a learning curve when you're using them, but you make sure it's nestled in really good. You'll feel it. You'll know when it's sitting in there. And then you kind of gently press, but you press good. And then you'll have this nice little pillow shape. One of the things I want to say is that you want to make sure your wires are not crossed in there, and mine are not. They're actually sitting right. And if you ever notice that like the pillow doesn't quite look right, or you think you didn't press down hard enough, you're good. And so then you take it to its side, squish again, and then now you're just kind of rounding out the crimp. And what you're doing is ideally making that little ball shape. It ends up looking like a little bead. So now that we're good there, we're going to trim the excess. Make sure to pull your actual main line that you've got all your beads on away. You don't want to trim them. That'd be very sad. Oh, just lost my piece. It went flying. Well, I will have to pick that up later for another project then. That or the cat will find it. Hopefully not. So, and if you need to go back to trim these like really, really close, you can. Just make sure that you're not trimming any of the actual beaded portion. And then you just go ahead, bring everyone down to that side. Go ahead. Oh, that's right. I'm going to be trimming a little excess. So, green and crystal to finish this side up. Anytime you have any extra soft wax, just save it, and you can use it for when you're packing your crimps with a little bit of extra. So, like, here, I'll show you. Say you had a snippet from another project, and all you've got is this much. That's still a very useful amount. So what we're going to do is get it in. Now, you'll notice that if you push this a little too tight, it'll get stiff. So you don't want it too stiff. You want it to be a little loose, loosey-goosey. And we're going to go ahead. And for many people, I probably just trim this too short. But for me, it works. I can still get it into my crimp, no problem. And if you ever have any issues trying to get it in, you'll be okay. You just use a needle nose. Nope. There I am saying that it could be a problem for other people, and it's a problem for me. Okay, we've got it there, and we're gonna pull it down. Just gonna nestle it close, but now I can feel it's a little too close, so I make sure There's a little excess room. There we go. There we go. I want to make sure we're matching our ends. Okay, we got a little bit of extra room. Perfect. And we put this little piece of soft flex in. Just kind of wiggle it in. They'll go in generally on their own, but if you need to kind of, there, you see it coming through, you're good. Once again, make sure that this is relaxed. Nestle it into your magic crimper. Make sure your wires are not crossed or doing anything weird. And sometimes the crimpers will, shift on you, or your hand shifts so that your crimp doesn't get placed right. But generally, very good. And if you have to work it a little bit, it's fine. And if you ever find yourself having to rework it, there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, make sure you got the right piece of excess. Don't throw that away. Save that for other projects. Get close. There we go. I'll be picking up those little pieces later. Okay, and now I need my flat nose. Oh, these are soldered. Well, at least, or wait, no, they're not soldered. You notice they're so nicely made. It's hard to find the split. There it is. Right there. It's one of those things, it was so wonderfully plumb. I did not see it. Now, it is perfectly okay to go ahead and use the lobster claw directly on your soft flex wire if you want reduced lengths and you also don't want the length. However, I want the length because of my Neanderthal wrist, as I noted before. So with that in mind, I want that extra link added. Yep, having to find that one again. Okay. I'm trying to decide, where do I want to attach the charm? Now you're wondering, why am I trying to attach the charm directly to where the lobster claw is going to hook? This is something that I've started doing where when you're putting on a bracelet yourself, it's often very hard to close the lobster claw, or at least for me. I have some nerve damage in my arms and my hands, so sometimes I can't always get a good grip. Well, if there's a little bit of a counterbalance, and in this case our counterbalance is going to be the bunny, hopefully we can go ahead and attach it ourselves, because we've got the bunny attached. And this is, of course, if I'm not already moving my hand. And there we go. Got our bunny charm, and we've got our bracelet. And I still have all of these supplies left. I've got the strands, I've got all these other lovelies. from the kit. And this is just a small portion. And we still got all the soft flex because there is 10 feet on one of these little spools. Wonderful. Oh, not forget the beautiful sky blue seed beads. So I hope you enjoyed this. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And I hope to see you next time. And definitely check out and see what new soft flex mystery kit that they have for the coming month.